do that. Boom. Get some counters. Yeah, Showdown on the Skulls is great. People are tripping if they think it's not. Okay. That seems pretty good. Let's now do this. Yeah, we'll put it on this. It'll still trigger the guy. I mean, right? Okay. Now we swing and we can fight as one and have indestructible. I mean, but we win. Oh my gosh, that is fun. We'll make all your spells cost more. No. Darn, that makes me sad. But you know what? We'll just return him to the battlefield. What do you say? Guys, this one is crazy. Thanks for clicking the video today. My name is Big MTG Zach. If you haven't seen me before, really appreciate you being here. And guys, this is the Boros Venerable Warsinger aggro deck from Strixhaven, right? With my take on it, I think we got the numbers perfect. I'm talking perfect. Like this is, I'm so confident in this one that my last 10 videos, whatever, this is it. This is the one out of my last 10 that I'm mostly just like, whoa, ecstatic about. So, Venerable Warsinger, if you haven't seen, is sort of the new Lurrus, right? If you're familiar with Lurrus from Ikoria, he has the ability, essentially, when he's on the field, to cast a creature from the graveyard each turn, right? Just cast it straight up. This guy has to do combat damage. So let's read it. Venerable Warsinger is a spirit cleric in Boros for 1, a red, and a white. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card with mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of damage done. So when he boosts himself up, he can actually bring back things that are even larger than 3. However, we don't have literally any other creature except for Blade Historian, which is a great creature in the deck that's larger than 3. So he can essentially bring back everything. And that is good. The trample is very, very relevant, right? Always getting us through, and the vigilance always allows us to have a blocker. And you'll notice we're sort of more of a creature deck than you might be used to. We are running the Clever Lumimancer and Leonin Lightscribe combo. So this has been going around. We're running just 3 of the Lightscribes, not 4, believe it or not. And I think that we have more of a creature-centric build than most, because you want to run a lot of spells, which is why we have a ton of spells, guys. That's why we're here today, is to cast spells and make this guy huge. And you'll see in likely the intro, I probably did. Yeah, I probably put it in the intro. This guy is crazy, and obviously just having our guys always be able to grow with Luminarch Aspirant, absolutely crazy, and wonderful cards like Guiding Voice. So we can sort of fix the board state to how we want to and make sure our creatures are always bigger, because we don't have so much removal as to, you know, remove creatures straight up that way. We are running 3 Rip Aparts though, which gives us some flexibility in a 2-drop slot. Very flexible, very good card, and just helps us, you know, get through as well as trigger our Magecraft, right? These are Magecraft triggers that we need to constantly trigger in order to basically close the game out before their late game strategies can occur, because this is an aggro deck, guys. So let's get back to Guiding Voice. This is a fantastic card. We are running a small sideboard. Let's show you that now. So Academic Probation. This card, guys, choose non-land card name. Opponents can't cast the spell. So if you're against Cycle and you stop Zenith Flare, right, that can be huge. If you've been against the Cycle deck, you know what I'm talking about. Environmental Sciences, I think you just need 1, because you typically don't need to ramp more than just 1 cast of this spell per game. So just 1. Reduced to Memory, this can actually be good. It sounds bad giving them a 3/2. Typically our creatures are so huge, and again we have Trample and we have ways of growing bigger. So you know, this isn't so scary, a little 3/2, and also just taking out like an Ugin or a Kiora Best the Sea God or something like that is great. And then this card is essential. We'll always get this card probably once a match if we're able to cast Guiding Voice, like it seems to be that way. And it's just super good, and the Vigilance can be really, really good, even though a couple of our creatures have Vigilance, including our wonderful Speaker of the Heavens. So he's in here as our other creature, guys, and getting the angel tokens is a lot easier than it looks. Guiding Voice onto a Speaker of the Heavens. He's already swinging for 2, gaining 2, right? Within a couple swings, he'll be close to 23 or to 27. We'll also have a Luminarch Aspirant slap down. We'll gain a card from Guiding Voice. We'll have Crash Through, allow our creatures that don't have trample to get trampled, right? Just for 1 mana, draw a card. Trigger Magecraft. 1 Infuriate, right? We just need 1. You don't need more than 1 Infuriate a game, so why not just run 1? And Shock is absolutely always good, because you do need a little bit of burn to clear the space. We do run 1 Bone Crusher Giant to complement those shocks, as well as the Rip Apart package. We have a little bit of burn, right? We have Throw Possibilities to fix our hand, put creatures in the graveyard that we know we could potentially bring back with Venerable Warsinger. Now, we are running 4 copies of Venerable Warsinger here, so more often than not, you'll be putting this guy or perhaps a Luminarch Aspirant in the graveyard with Throw Possibility, because you don't really need 4 here unless it's like a really long game, and etc. Skyclave Apparition is another reason to definitely lean towards the white side of things. Very good. Bringing back this with Venerable Warsinger. If they forget about Venerable Warsinger and, you know, they take out the Apparition, they spend a whole turn taking this out or something, and you just bring back the Apparition. Absolutely insane. So we need this in here to give us a way to take out big threats that are going crazy in the meta, right? From Vorinclex to whatever. This card was an overperformer today out of nowhere. Literally drew it in like 3 of the 4 matches. And just like, you need to play this card, 1 card, just 1 copy. So fun, shuts down a lot of cards. The God Half Right, they have to spend 2 more, so it puts them off until basically we win the game. Or we lay the Protector Shield on turn 4 as a very defensive, very solidified play to basically win every combat exchange going forward. So that definitely helps. And guys, this is a Mavinda deck. You can cast cards from your graveyard once per turn, right? So Fight as 1 is an essential card to the deck. We need to have Indestructible in this deck to keep our creatures alive, right? Mavinda allows us to do that on the other turns, right? Or on any time we want when it's in the graveyard, rather. So that's really, really powerful. And I think you just need 2 copies of Mavinda. Some people are going like 4, some people are going 0. So it's really tough, because like Crash Through doesn't target our creature, for example, so we can't actually cast the Mavinda spell this way unless we pay 8, right? Which we won't do. It has to target our own guy. So Guiding Voice, right? That's why we only have 2 copies of Guiding Voice, because we can usually cast it with Mavinda. It'll definitely be a target. And then the only other cool little instant in here is Faerie Guidemother. This can get you through out of nowhere for tons of damage. Right, you grow a huge Lumimancer and just swing it on through. Maybe you have a Blade Historian on the field, so Lumimancer has double swing, and you do 6,000 damage out of nowhere. The last card we'll talk about, guys, is Showdown of the Scalds. People said this wasn't worth it. You should win the game on turn 4. Well, you know what? That's too hard, because this is Diamond, this is Mythic. There's great decks going around. And you know, even if you're not in like Diamond and Mythic and stuff, there's still very powerful, you know, archetypes going around that basically do not win the game on, or they don't allow you to win the game on turn 4. So if you go longer, right, which you will, this is just replace your entire hand, buff your guys permanently, which we like to do. We like permanent buffs, which is something that a lot of the other builds aren't doing, and that's what I'm doing today. That's what I want you to take away, is like Aspirant, right, and these permanent counters from Guiding Voice, even though other people are doing it, and sort of just basically allowing our creatures to die and bringing them back is also somewhat of a different sort of lean. And yeah, you know, the sideboard is pretty straightforward. The mana base is straightforward. We're just running 20, and it actually works out beautifully. So anyway, guys, that's the deck. The games were so cool today. They were all so good. The games were amazing. So check them out, and really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for being here, and see ya on the arena. Yo, all right, game number 1. Let's do it. Boros Aggro, baby. Let's get it. This is a good hand, but not typically orthodox, right? We just have actually 1 copy of Redain here. Very good card. Both halves are very relevant in the way that we need to play, and we have Bone Crusher, so we can coast on that. Let's go ahead and lead with the Scribe. Nah. Let's get some more creatures. So there is a balance you want to strike, right, between creatures and spells. I think that it's okay to lean towards the creatures in my take, being that we have a little bit more of a mid-range strategy. Let's wait. See if there's a target for it. A little bit of a mid-range, right? Some decks don't even go as far as these 4-drops, right? Like Showdown of the Scalds. Originally in this deck, I didn't have any Showdown of the Scalds. But, again, sort of I gravitated more for the mid-game type of build rather than just full throttle on the Lumimancer and the Leonin. In fact, I only have 3 Leonins in here. And I think that's the right number. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this down in case they want to lay a 4-drop, right? That's a non-creature. If it's a ramp spell, could easily, being that we just saw Lawn War Visionary. Could be Migration Path. But Cultivate. Okay. That's fine, right? That's fine. Still got down a pretty good body. I can continuously swing here. Of course, Bone Crusher would have been better, but let's now slap down this. Yeah, there we go. Because in this deck, we sort of want to... There's a timing thing to Venerable Warsinger, right? You don't want to lay him too early because really his body, 3 mana for a 3/3. He's good because of the Vigilance Trample, but not great, right? There's better things to be doing. So you want to only lay him once you've sort of had creatures in the battlefield. And that's why we're sort of heavier than other builds in the creature department. But I thinned it out for us. There we go, speak of the devil. So, I think we lay this. And we lay this, right? Take advantage of it while we have, right, the only other copy in the deck. And we're pretty set up, but we obviously need to start slapping down some things and growing. Because I think he'll just keep getting bigger. Or at least dropping down some big boys here, which hopefully it's not like Vorinclex. That could be pretty bad. We would have to use 2 Rip Aparts on Vorinclex. I mean, we could do it. That's not the worst thing in the world. Oh. So the mono green Gigantosaurus build. Alright. We'll take this hit. Okay. Because we're going to have to take 1 early hit here. Don't think we can lose this guy quite yet. Alright. Beautiful. Let's get some counters on this dude. Let's see. Alright. So each spell will get 2 counters. Okay. So let's do this, because we need to do this anyway. This is so funny to me. Oh my goodness, look at the growth though, right? Okay. Basically learning is like drawing a card. So this is what we want so that we can get through. I don't know if we'll lay it right now. Obviously we laid our mana. We don't necessarily need to lay this throw possibility either. So we have 5 mana. Ooh, this is a little tough. Little tough. I think we slap down. Let's cast this while we have an opportunity. Get rid of this. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. So we will slap down the Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, it's so rough. There we go. There we go. Now I doubt he'll block. Look how big this Clever got. So I think Showdown of the Scalds just earned its place in my book. We're against a little bit of a hard deck to beat. That's for sure. Okay, we got rid of the Dino. We got bigger. We need to get rid of one of these. We don't need to lay like a double Warsinger, I don't think. We got bigger. Look at how big that Lumimancer is. Crazy. Oh, Gnarl Professor is a great card that people are overlooking right now, I think. At least in the green-centric builds, obviously, if you're going to learn it all. Best green learn card right here, so. 5/4 trample for 4 is decent. Especially with Yorvo, that's pretty cool. Working nice, working nice. Okay, so, do we take this hit, my friends? No, we don't. Let's not take any more hits like that. That's why I laid Bone Crusher. I actually kept the Aspirant for a reason. Okay. Now, if we can give Lumimancer Trample, which we probably easily can with Crash Through, obviously. So let's do that. Boom. Get some counters. Yeah, Showdown on the Skulls is great. People are tripping if they think it's not. Okay, beautiful. Let's rip apart now. Right? We're just crushing through. We don't even have to target this because we have trample. I think we're gonna win right here. No, the hexproof is dirty. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Well then, we lay this, target non-land. Well, no, we don't need to do that. What am I saying? Okay, we do this. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's now do this. Yeah, we'll put it on this. It'll still trigger the guy. I mean, right? Okay. Now we swing and we can fight as one and have indestructible. I mean, but we win. Oh my gosh, that is funny stuff, guys. So that was powerful. Showdown on the Skulls looked great. So if you, again, aren't going full on like the little creatures, Leonin and Clever, we just rode that one Clever. Having that indestructible held up too is obviously very powerful. So just incredible there. Did not think we could just end the game with raw power in one swing there, but we did so. Let's get into some more. Yo, guys. Alright, so that was fun. Very cool first game there. Riding the 1-drop all the way to victory. Swinging with, what was that, like 23 damage? Don't even know. 22 damage. Something like it. So, Speaker of the Heavens is great. We don't have a tremendous amount of ways of growing it other than Luminarch Aspirant and the sideboard card that gives 2 counters and vigilance. I'm forgetting what it is. Expanded anatomy or something like that. So we can definitely get a card out of his hand. Yeah. Let's do this and see what's on top. Seasoned Hollow Blade's pretty annoying. This can be good. I think we want to keep it there, yeah. Let's go ahead and swing. If he blocks and discards a card, that's like worth it for us. Even if it's just a land. That land can be crucial later. Okay, so maybe he had 2 of these. Or, really good strategy with this is, right, run Call of the Death Dweller, bring back a bunch of things. Okay. Yay. Play this. Yeah, let's just do this now, as he has a smaller selection of cards to choose from. You know, we won't be benefiting now. We don't have any spells in our hand from any aggression going forward. But yeah, I think taking like this out is fine. This seems like a really random card to have in here, but this is a cool card. Probably has like the flying, like the Kaya. Probably has Kaya in here and all the flying dudes. or spirits rather, because she makes spirits and stuff. Okay, that's kind of what I expected, a removal spell. That's why we're pretty patient here. Glad we were. So, let's see. Yeah, wow, if we can cast this. That's just so powerful. The shield is so powerful. I mean, doubt he has enchantment removal, but if he does, or sorry, artifact removal. Looks so good too with this art. Looks so rad. Okay, yeah. Let us try again. Will he do it? And he does. Okay. So now we can block all day against the Hollow Blade unless they... Ooh. Darn. And he pays 1. No, we cannot block all day. But at least Hollow Blade will only be hitting us for 2, right? That seems really good. I like 1 copy of the god in here. Alright, well we can finally take him out. And I guess it's about that time, right? Okay, let's do this now. There's no reason to save it. Okay, that seems good. Mavinda obviously is a cornerstone of a lot of these builds. I only have 2 copies. We don't have anything we can target ourselves, because we had a weird hand. Creatures and rip aparts. Okay. But I don't think I'm gonna swing. Yeah, because maybe he'll forget about the shield. Yeah, so the thing about Mavinda's ability, you pay basically once per turn, you can cast a card by paying the mana cost as long as it targets your own guy. If it doesn't, you have to pay 8, which no one will pretty much ever do. And I think Showdown on the Scalds is definitely good in here. Oh my golly. That is funny stuff. Okay. Let's cast this. See, yeah. Let's swing. We can obviously cast fight as 1, or we can save it. I think we're saving it here. And yeah. Not bad at all. Looks like we're going to be in a good position. Very defensive plays, right? Rather, I guess this, you know, I call this an aggro deck, but it's more of like a Boros Aggro mid-range Magee. Alright, let's slap him down. Slap him. Make Mavinda bigger. Okay. Play this. Okay. Let's put a counter here. Swing with both. Fight as 1. Can only give 1 creature indestructible because they're both non-humans. That seems weird to me. Yeah, but we're definitely hitting the lieutenant. And we are definitely non-human. It's a non-human, yeah, non-human. Oh yeah, both. Okay, human. Sorry, guys. And I also think he may be forgetting about the shield. I didn't even need. Oh yeah, I did. I did need to give that indestructible. But okay. Sorry. I just don't want to make any dumb mistakes on camera. Sometimes I go too fast, and I'm making dumb mistakes. But it's better to just do this. So we have indestructible, but she's gonna exile us. So that's really it's a shame. She's gotta pay 1 because it's an ability. Guys, look at that. That is fabulous. So I actually lost a match in between, but it was like a Lotus Cobra ramp to Coma deck instantly. So Coma like just destroyed me. So that's why I'm at the same thing. But let's look at this. Like people forget that every time. And like, you know, all of a sudden Kayas are only relevant at 6 mana. So that it's just strong. The Protector Shield, Showdown of the Scalds again. Mavinda got to do its thing. We didn't get to recast this if we needed to. But all the cards looked good. And I love when all the cards look like they earn their spots. So anyway, let's get into some more. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to remind you, if you did find any enjoyment in the video, don't forget to give it a like. That would really help. And sub for more. I don't think you'll regret it. I won't let you down. And guys, this is game 3. Very, very fun day of Magic today. I'm having a blast with this deck. I mean, holy goodness. So I think we lead with Speaker of the Heavens, even though Clever Lumimancer is nice. The reason... Oh, this looks tempting to do. It's tempting to just lay this Infuriate like now. Let's get this. Yeah. I mean... So that's why we lead with Speaker of the Heavens. And we're pretty close, right? After one more swing here, we'll be able to start making some angels. Clever Lumimancer is always good, but again, she's not good if we don't have the respected hand. Respected hand? Alright, now I'm just making up stuff. So let's do this. 2 counters. I know we already have Vigilance, but that's worth it. I mean, Heartless Act won't do it. Okay, so that was the start. Typically a little unorthodox. Top deck of mana, that's good, right? We're refilled. If we don't, we're getting progressive things. So I think Showdown of the Scalds is like absolutely necessary. It's just been freaking amazing ever since I added it. So, yep. There. Did he just draw that, or did he not want to use that before? Was that it? Okay. That seemed weird. What's going on? Maybe it's Extinction event next. Well, if he extinction events, that's fine because we'll have 2 1/1s. Because he'll obviously want to take out the angels by naming even. Yep, there it is. Oh, and he. Yeah, okay, so saw it coming, and just an absolute crazy start there. Not very typical. You know what? We'll have to do one more for this video, make it 4 games. I'm liking the number 4, and we'll hit Diamond 3 after one more quick tip. Hey guys, alright, so game 4, we're doing great today. We do have the Faerie Guidemother, a card we haven't yet to show off. I think this can be very powerful and offer some closing damage out of nowhere. I almost want to up a copy, but we just have 1 in the deck. For some reason, we keep getting Redain. Maybe we want to add more copies. Maybe the 1 is just perfect, and that's what it's telling us. So again, Speaker of the Heavens is often the better play, all things considered. Because like when you put a counter on it and it's permanent, the lifelink difference that you're getting, like progressively if unchecked, is more value over the course of a game. Let's do those. So this is actually an occasion where I think using this is fine. Just because it looks like blue, or it looks like Izzet spells with Snowland, so kind of scared, I can't lie. And I think we should just get a little extra damage in and life when we can there. I think it has to be Redain, but I almost want to wait. Now he might counter. He might counter, so I'm more happy losing this if he does. Okay. Really happy with that, because I think we'll slap down the shield again. The shield could be probably pretty dang good right now. And, you know, we're creature heavy. I don't think we necessarily need another creature. case they board wipe us, which would be tragic. Need those fight as ones really bad. Can be a just huge difference if you have it in hand or not, right? On how you get to play. So he might have a board wipe. Looks like as slower as Faceless Havens. I think he knows what he's doing. However, we're doing this because I want to get to 27 life. Yep, glad I thought about that. Counter that. What you gonna do? You gonna counter that? Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Slap this down. Get out of here. You returned it with petty theft. That's fine. We'll make all your spells cost more. Haha. No. Darn, that makes me sad. But you know what? We'll just return him to the battlefield. What do you say? I'm sorry, that was like the funniest cheese. Alright, we hit Diamond 3 off of it. What's up, guys? So, really appreciate you making it all the way to the end. I think it was a fun day on the arena for sure. There's definitely other ways to build this deck, but I think I got the numbers really, really good. I think 20 mana was like working perfectly. All of the like one-of inclusions and stuff all did their job. We didn't get a Seablade Historian in the video today, but like in all my warm-up games, wasn't All-Star. I was originally running 2, but then I replaced 1 for Showdown of the Skulls, and I just think this card's great. So Guiding Voice is powerful. Get access to our sideboard at while growing our creature. And Speaker of the Heavens can win us a game in and of itself. All these little red cards, very, very powerful. Rip Apart, super flexible. Leonin Light Scribe, everything was very, very good. God of the Worthy, you might want to throw a copy in, right? And Mavinda, Student's Advocate, just very, very powerful. But of course, the king of the deck, Warsinger. Thank you, Warsinger, for the dubs today. Pretty much like 5 straight, easier than heck wins. So I hope you try this deck out yourself. Don't forget to like the video and sub for more, please. It would really help me out. You know, I'm new. I gotta say the please. I gotta do it. I'm desperate. Like it. Subscribe it. Check it out. You know it. Alright, I should probably leave now. Alright, guys, bye.